When my aunt was alive, she hated large bodies of water. Here's why. Twice a month in her village, she would go to a local river to wash her clothes. She would use a bottle of industrial soap and went to work. One day, she busied herself soaking, lathering, washing, and rinsing. My aunt then began to absent-mindedly sing a song about the mysteries of beings in the sea. As she sang, she began to hear the sound of drums from afar and singing voices. It seemed to go beautifully with the song she was singing. Almost done with her washing, the water began to grow murky. It was too early for the river's current to change. She rinsed a few items of clothing as quickly as she could. The sounds of the voices began to grow louder and rang out in perfect harmony. The drums beat beautifully. She said she had a sudden urge to stop gathering her clothes and leave, and simply dance. The music and the singing grew louder and louder. Once all her clothes were packed, she looked up at the river to see something unfeasible. What she saw didn't make sense at all. Her brain struggled to formulate what her eyes were ingesting. In the center of the river was a large sinkhole that appeared out of nowhere. No wonder the water grew so muddy. Almost 15 feet before her was a hole large enough for 3 semi-trucks to fall into. But that wasn't the problem. That wasn't the worst part. There was something inside the sinkhole, and whatever it was staring up at her. As soon as she noticed them, a large cheer erupted from below. There were people down there. Large, magnificent people, with skin as dark as night. There were fins where their legs should have been. That's where the music was coming from. Men and women alike were celebrating, waving and cheering, beckoning for her to come and be with them. As she looked into their fiery red eyes, she wanted to be with them. Now, her feet felt like they were in quicksand. She couldn't move. She didn't want to move, but knew that if she went to them, she would never see her family again. My auntie said she fought with all of her might to tear herself away from the scene and ran all the way home without stopping. She was frightened, so frightened that she wouldn't return to the river to retrieve her clothing. She asked her older brother to go there and retrieve them for her. He didn't see anything when he got to the river, but he did say that he could hear music in the distance, and my aunt never returned to that river again. But it wouldn't be the last time she saw mermaids.